Did the ancient Egyptians really build the pyramids using a star map? There is a question that has haunted humanity for decades. Did the ancient Egyptians, more than 4,500 years ago, build the pyramids not only as royal tombs, but also as a way to communicate with the sky? The story begins on the Giza Plateau, where three colossal pyramids rise from the desert. The largest one, built for Pharaoh Khufu, was begun around 2580 BCE and completed roughly in 2560 BCE. The Pyramid of Khafre followed soon after, around 2570 BCE, while the smaller but finely crafted Pyramid of Menkaure was started around 2510 BCE. In less than a century, the ancient Egyptians created what would become the most monumental stone complex in human history. Thousands of years have passed, yet the pyramids remain. The questions, however, have never disappeared. In the late 19th century, an independent researcher named Robert Bauval studied aerial maps of Giza and noticed something unusual. The three pyramids are not perfectly aligned in a straight line. Instead, they show a distinct offset. To Bauval, this pattern looked strikingly similar to the arrangement of three stars, Al-Natak, Al-Nilam, and Mintaka, that form the belt of the constellation Orion. From this observation, a hypothesis was born. The pyramids of Giza were built to mirror the stars of Orion. At first glance, the idea does not seem far-fetched. In ancient Egyptian belief, Orion was closely associated with Osiris, the god of death, rebirth, and the afterlife. The Egyptians believed that after death, the soul of the pharaoh would ascend to the heavens and become one with the stars, achieving immortality. If Orion symbolized Osiris, then aligning royal tombs with this constellation could be seen as a logical and deeply symbolic choice. The story goes even further. The Nile River, winding through Egypt, is said to resemble the Milky Way in the sky, while the pyramids represent stars placed upon the earth. In this interpretation, Giza becomes a stone map of the cosmos, carved out of desert and human effort. This idea spread quickly. Books, documentaries, and countless social media posts began talking about the astonishingly precise alignment between the pyramids and Orion. Many people came to believe that the ancient Egyptians possessed astronomical knowledge far beyond what modern science is willing to acknowledge. But science does not operate on intuition alone. When archaeologists and astronomers examined the claim more closely, the picture became more complicated. Yes, the layout of the three pyramids does resemble Orion's belt in a general sense, but when measured precisely, comparing distances, angles, and proportions, the match is far from exact. The pyramids do not align perfectly with the stars in many popular illustrations suggest. More importantly, there is no ancient Egyptian text stating that the pyramids were intentionally designed to replicate the constellation Orion. No inscriptions, no religious writings, no stone carvings confirm such a plan. In archaeology, this absence of evidence is a serious issue. Still, dismissing the Orion hypothesis does not mean disestimating the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids of Giza, especially the Great Pyramid of Khufu, completed around 2560 BCE, are aligned with the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, with astonishing precision. The error is only a fraction of a degree, an achievement that continues to impress modern engineers. This level of accuracy clearly shows that the ancient Egyptians carefully observed the sky. They understood stellar movements, used astronomical observations to determine direction, and embedded cosmic order into their architecture. But understanding the heavens does not necessarily mean they deliberately copied a specific constellation onto the ground. And this is where the debate truly lies. One side argues that there are too many similarities to be mere coincidence. The other side responds that humans are naturally inclined to see patterns, even where none were intentionally created. Once we believe in Orion, we tend to overlook the details that do not fit. So, what is the truth? The less sensational but more honest answer is, The pyramids of Giza were built approximately between 2580 and 2510 BCE by human hands, human labor, and human intelligence. They were astronomically aligned with remarkable precision, but a direct, proven connection to the constellation Orion remains an unverified hypothesis. Yet perhaps it is this uncertainty that keeps the story alive. The pyramids are not just ancient stone structures, they are mirrors of humanity's timeless desire to understand the sky, to transcend death, and to leave behind something so enduring that time itself cannot erase it. And maybe the question of Orion or not Orion matters less than the fact that thousands of years later, we are still standing here, looking at the pyramids and arguing about them.